Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. It's week 4 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports. We'll see Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals taking on Phillip Rivers and the Indianapolis Colts.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. Things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in April. From LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
When you read off Joe Burrow's numbers his last year at LSU, they almost don't even seem correct. I mean, 76% of his passes complete. That's the second best all-time at the collegiate level. Ended up throwing 60 touchdown passes, accounted for 65 touchdowns, and only threw 6 interceptions.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
And once again, this Colts defense stops him behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Despite a pickup of 16, they're still well short of the sticks on 4th. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. On the return, it's Rodgers. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Out comes the Indy offense for their first drive of the game, and leading them out, their new quarterback for 2020, the longtime Charger, Phillip Rivers.
I don't know what it is, partner, but every time I watch Phillip Rivers play, I just have a big grin on my face because he plays the game with such joy. Loves being out there. Remember, he's part of that great 2004 class with Eli Manning and Ben Roethlisberger, 2 of them still in the league today. Now he's probably going to go over 60,000 passing yards and 400 touchdowns this season. The big question mark, how much does he have left in the tank? I think he's got plenty.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. And he's got his man Hilton. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rivers to Hilton there, 1st down Indy. Now it's Hines. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Kareem Martin. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 45. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
At the Colts 30-yard line.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
The 18-yard line. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And he locates Walker, complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are going to take a 1st quarter lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Rodgers on the return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
2nd drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage. Before being dropped inside the 40.
These preseason games are big in the development of rookie receivers, and now their teams want to see if they're going to be truly NFL caliber. So oftentimes, offensive coordinators will call certain plays to see how they react. Give them a big check mark for that one.
Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. On second down, here's the option. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Second down, Rivers. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 28. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. Rivers on first down. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Rivers again. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Indianapolis.
From the red zone now, Rivers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Burrow and the Bengals with a first and 10 at their own 13. He'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Here's Burrow, setting up to throw it. Again, he'll target Boyd, this time successful. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the gun on third down is Burrow. Little underneath throw into the hands of Walker.
Complete to Delaney Walker.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Stopped him in his tracks. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Now another drive coming for Phillip Rivers and the Colts. And he had to be pleased at the start of the last drive. The offense was moving, but certainly not pleased at the end result, an interception.
And every team we ever...
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off near the 42. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 36-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Burrow will throw. Open man is Ross, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Let's hope it's not anything that'll keep him out of the opener. We'll be right back. On first and 10, Joe Burrow looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. Not much there, only a yard.
Got to get...
Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. Matt Bosher is set. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A first down throw here for Rivers. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23.
Now the third-year man out of NC State, it's Nyheim Hines. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because...
Tonight, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, the preseason draws to a close with a good matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cincinnati Bengals. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Colts ready to go to work here offensively, and it is Phillip Rivers, their veteran quarterback and longtime Charger, who will be under center.
One way you become the all-time leading passer for your team is pure talent, and Phillip Rivers has plenty of that. But there's also dedication to your craft and the willingness to get better all the time. Phillip Rivers has a van set up with a driver so that when he goes to and from practice, he's able to watch tape and find ways to improve his mechanics each and every day.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They go play action. Rivers. Eluded. And right away, he lost the football. And the Bengals have recovered it. The Bengals set and ready to go on offense, leading the charge out of LSU, Joe Burrow, the #1 overall pick back in April.
And when you talk about the traits that make Joe Burrow successful, you got to start with his head. This guy thinks the game, sees the game, loves the game. Then you go to the arm. He can make every throw. And then within a play.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Slant pass to Boyd. And he'll go down at the 28. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. Third and long for Rivers. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Pass intended for Jordan Reed. Incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Take it at the 37. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. They run the option here on first and 10. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Here's Hines. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
He was brought down by McKenzie.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Let's hope it's not anything that'll keep him out of the opener. We'll be right back. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a first down pickup of 8. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell, 42 yards. And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with the extra point. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive.
First and 10 at the 41-yard.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow voids the target, and he has it over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
To the air again, Burrow. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete to the lane.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And caught, right side, Green. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now Burrow on first down. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Delaney Walker, 26 yards. And the Bengals are going to jump back in front.
For the point after.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Only good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 6-point game. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Colts take over first and 10.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Devontae Freeman, the ball kicker.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 14. First down, Colts.
Play action now. Rivers looking deep for Hilton. He's got it at the 15. That one good for 37 yards.
13, T.Y. Hilton.
I think we already know that this guy's going to be ready when they ring the bell for week 1. That play, almost routine for him, but still, Nice to know that he's still got it.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Again, it's Rivers. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
5-yard line.
The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
He's brought down there by Kenny Moore. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to...
Now Burrow loses the football, and the Colts pick it up past the 20, 10, and they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. Finley going to lead the Bengals up 1st and 10 at their own 21. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Finley. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And they're going to go jet sweep here. This is Ross with it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd down. 2 coming up. Off the play fake, Finley. Now Finley lost it, but I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That's taken on the 25. 44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And that will come the offense as they take over.
24-yard line.
First throw now for the backup, Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now an option play on 2nd down. He's got Burton here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And running with power here. Sheds another. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bengals drive about to get going and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
2nd and 3.
Back to the ground. This time it's Anderson. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Finley to throw it. That one taken in by T. Higgins. 7 yards, the pickup there. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Give the sack to Kamoko Toure. Now, Bengals on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Finley working out of the gun. He's going to let one fly for Tate. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle, because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. Indy set to go on offense once more. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Sam Hubbard.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll move the chains.
And the Colts first down.
Back to Taylor on first down. Pretty nice move, but not a ton of space there. They stop him shy of the 25. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
They run with Taylor. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. This one into the hands of Burton. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Johnson with a completion over the middle. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 48-yard line.
And again, it's Allen. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Going right side here, and that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
It's 2nd and inches at their 49-yard line.
They go play action. Finley. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a run with Anderson. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Rodney Anderson, 45 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. And it was his interception on the last drive that wound up leading to a game-tying touchdown.
And somehow you can make this a positive, though. You know why? Game tied now, so you're not protecting a lead, so you're not playing that way. You've got to go get the lead again, so maybe it loosens him up a little bit and allows him to go ahead and be a little more free in his play.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Allen's throw is complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Connecting with Burton here over the middle. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches, and being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort, so maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. Cincinnati set to take over once again. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. On 2nd and very short, Finley. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Williams loses the football.
Travion Williams, the ball carrier. A fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Finley sets to throw on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 2nd down, Finley again. Able to find Higgins. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Colts pick it up. The 30, 10. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Fumbles, that's how you get in the coach's doghouse. The first one lost and it hurt. This time you lose it and it's taken in for a score. It really hurt.
And about that doghouse, it won't exactly be comfortable, and it definitely won't be air-conditioned.
Milk bones?
None.
Vinatieri now for the point after. And the lead is up to 14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. fielded near the back of the end zone. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the gun, Finley. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. By the way, as we expected, most of the starting units out here in the 2nd quarter. So get your 2 deep, your 3 deep, your 4 deep ready for this one.
If you have a particular favorite who wasn't a high draft pick or is an undrafted free agent trying to make the team, this is the time to watch him play and give it his best shot, because most of the starters, you're exactly right, they'll be out of the game watching the rest of the way. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
And the Colts getting ready to go. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
1st down.
From the gun, it's Allen. Campbell making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Allen now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Allen. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 4 yards to go.
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we are halfway through here in the final week of the preseason as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. One more half of preseason football to go. And then all eyes will look ahead to 1 week from tonight, the annual NFL kickoff game. And that promises to be a dandy. In our game, the starters are long gone, but still some intrigue to see guys trying to make a late roster push as we get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard
The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. Finley going to lead the Bengals up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 41.
From the shotgun, Finley. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Rodney Anderson, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Anderson. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts 15. A big-time run there by Anderson. 44 yards on the ground. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Oh, they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 9-yard line.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got his tight end, Burton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Complete.
A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. On the draw is Taylor. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and...
Throwing on 2nd down. Allen. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
An incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Anderson. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Finley. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 24. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off 4th.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun, Finley got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They run. Anderson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it.
Anderson loses the football. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have.
Fumble on the play.
If this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
And 6.
To throw on 3rd down. Finley. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 yards there on a Bengal 1st.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
The ball carrier.
Danico Autry is in on the stop. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Finley from the gun on 3rd down. There's a short one caught by Uzomah. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the 1st down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run it. Here's Anderson. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And Bullock will put this one through, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brendan, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Okay, can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now Allen to throw on third down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Jonathan Taylor.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 35. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
The Bengals.
Finley going to lead the Bengals up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And he goes out right around the 39. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Finley to throw it. And that's incomplete. Drew Sample, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Sample, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Finley working out of the gun. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. First down, Finley. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Offense.
What you talking about, man?
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually got to pick up a holding call.
And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Oh, no.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to face a third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
To the air again, Finley. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
19-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and...
They run once more with Taylor. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So they're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They'll run with Taylor. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
On 3rd down, Allen. And that will be incomplete.
Allen's pass intended for Paris Campbell.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. This one into the hands of Burton. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
First down, Indianapolis.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri now for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Finley going to lead the Bengals up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. Now the ball comes loose, and the Colts pick it up, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're so big.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
And the Colts first down.
To throw, it's Allen. Able to hit his tight end, Grimble. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete to Xavier Grimble.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. The Colts on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they've wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they've wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but
the Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his safety position.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, Finley. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Sets up 4th down.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The fullback dive held up short. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Now Taylor. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to...
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Trey Burton there to make the grab. And the Colts just continue to pour it on.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by one more.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Wilson is perfectly content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Throwing, Finley. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says? Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how we managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Allen going to throw. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Trey Burton. Incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 36-yard line.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage.
They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. And now it's third down and inches. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. So Allen's going to look to throw. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense has tried to really stop him.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Out of his end zone, Finley. There's a short one caught by Uzama. And he is out of bounds up around the 14-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Leads to 3rd down and 3.
From the gun on 3rd down, Finley. And this is going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take... take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Tackled at the 46
We got a plane to catch.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Taylor runs through the contact. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Cincinnati, good night, everybody.